have in front of me is the Titan Wagon Wheels. Okay, Rogue Fitness combined with Mark Smelly Bell from Slingshot created a thing called wagon wheels. And they're basically just metal wheels that basically simulate deadlift pulling blocks. So they take the bar a little bit off the ground. Are they necessary? No, they're not necessary. I get it. Not everything's necessary. And not everything you buy is necessary. Is the cell phone in your pocket or the cell phone you're watching this video on necessary? No, you don't need that many gigs of storage. You don't need that good of a camera. In the same way, you don't need all this equipment. So stop commenting, is it necessary or not? That said, we're going to open these up. I'm going to show you what they look like, talk a little bit about them compared to the Rogue Wagon Wheels, and let you know my first impressions. So the packaging actually on this back box isn't too bad, as you've probably seen, or at least if you've ordered from Titan. Their shipping has improved. Before you'd come up with a mangled up box and it looked like crap. This one isn't beautiful, but it's better than what typically has come from Titan. So good for Titan for improving that. Now these are 45 pounds each, so I'm sure my mail guy wasn't too happy to deliver these again. Sorry, Philip. But it's not going to stop, baby. It's just going to keep continuing.
Because the mail never stops. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. There's never a let up. It's relentless.
Woo! Dang, these are bigger than I thought they were. Okay, so they're all plastic wrapped. They're then put in the box, and there is boxes in between them. And here they are. So you can see it. So the main things to look out for Titan equipment is typically the welds. Their welds are not the prettiest, and in fact I've shown on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, shameless plug, follow me on Instagram. But I show some things that are broken, some welds that are broken. But the welds on here all look pretty good, except for the seam that you can see right there. But that's really, you know, it's not amazing, but it's not awful, okay? So that's not too bad. So that's the first one. And then the second one here is definitely not as pretty. So the welds still look pretty good, but the seam, yikes. The seam isn't as pretty, okay? See if I can get in there. There you can see it. So it's actually a little bit wonky. It's not like a perfect circle, but I don't think that should be too big of an issue. So I'm gonna go load these on the bar, and we'll see, one, if they fit on a bar, two, if they do fit, how loose they are, and three, just kind of what they're like deadlifting. Okay, as you can see, they fit on the bar. That said, I don't know if you hear that. But that is basically tolerance between the bar sleeve and the outside of the plate. So that's not very good. What that means is that's going to cause some issues when you drop it. So this is what I would say. I would not use this bar or use these plates with an expensive bar. If you don't want to mar up your bar and cause issues, I wouldn't use these on that plate. Because if you drop this and things like that, because it's all metal, it's going to scar up your bar. It's not going to look very good. I don't think it would like really cause any major damage, but for aesthetic wise, if you don't really want a lot of issues, which not everybody really cares, but if you don't, then I wouldn't use these on a nicer bar. That said, they look pretty cool. they feel, you know, pretty smooth as far as how circular they are, and they accomplish the task of deadlifting. So not too bad. So it is zeroed out and put it in pounds because that's what these are weighed in, and they say 45 pounds, and we'll see if they weigh 45 pounds. $45.7. $45.8 on the second one. So for this design, at this price, for them to be that close to the stated weight is pretty awesome. And they're closer to each other, which I think is what really matters. They're both 45.7, 45.8. So it's pretty great. So if you're interested in my recommendation, should you get these? Well, if you want them and you don't want to pay an exorbitant amount like you would through Rogue, then you could get them. Now, are these as good as Rogue's? No, and in fact, Rogue just came out with a new design right after Titan came out with these. So they're starting to play a little warfare, which is smart by them, I think. But Rogue's new design is going to be stronger because there were some issues where if you dropped the original wagon wheels by Rogue, they'd end up flattening out and not be perfectly circular, so they strengthened them. The Titans are of the older Rogue design, so the new Rogues are going to be stronger. These Titans, they should be strong enough for most people, and for the price, with free shipping, you know, it's kind of hard to beat. Now, they're not powder coated, okay? They may be powder coated, but it doesn't really look like powder coated. It just looks like black paint, okay? So take that for what it's worth, but for the cost, I think most people would do okay by these. This has been Coop from GarageGymReviews.com. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor and do so. If you want more content, if you don't want more content and you don't care about any of this stuff, then don't subscribe. There's no need to. But if you're into this sort of thing, then do so. Leave a like, a comment. It helps me out. I appreciate you guys following along. Let's build this community, the Garage Gym community. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.